How are you? Okay, we're recording. We're starting a couple of minutes late. Here we go. Welcome, everyone. First, I would love to say welcome, and two of our club growth chairs are here tonight. I'd like to introduce Zinnia Ship first. Zinnia is our club growth club new source research chair. Boy,
New
that's a tongue
source
twister.
research chair. It's a mouthful, but I work closely with Elizabeth to ensure that areas in our District 56 that do not have a club do in fact have a club by the end of this Toastmaster year.
Thank you so much, Zinnia. We appreciate you. Our second one here is Pamela McCown. She's our club growth club extension chair. Pam.
Club extension, we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. So the first half of the district mission belongs to club growth. And we are working hard to charter new clubs in District 56 and hope to make all divisions whole again. Where there has been a loss of a club, we will put a new club in there and train up the officers so that we will have strong, sustainable clubs for the future. If you want to help in this endeavor, please let us know. Thank you. Back to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much. I am pasting in chat now our club coach and our club mentor chair. Troy Rocket is our club growth, club quality chair. He is responsible for training and leading all of our club mentors. David Bell is our club growth, club retention chair. He also ensures that we have our club coaches. If you're interested in becoming a club coach, club mentor, or club sponsor, I've pasted all of those pages there. We have a few more incentives remaining. I would like to share the link. If you do not have the link for the club incentives, this is found on our district website. You'll see club quality. You'll see the district program quality director and the club growth incentives on that one page. There's a few more months left of the year, and we have a few more club incentives left. It's exciting. Now for our screen share. Now, I shared the link to our shared Google Drive. Let's go right into today, 2/27. I have uploaded over 40 files to help market your club, to help retain your club. Hi, David. I see that you are here. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Welcome. Would you like to say anything?
No, keep going.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Here we go. These files are so important. Why? Well, the first one is our club status guide. Our club status guide is so important to maintain an active club status. When we go under 8 paid members, we're now low. And here it'll tell you the paid member count is fewer than 8. You're ineligible if your paid member count does not include 3 renewing members. And you have to make sure that we don't get suspended. And how does suspension happen? If the club has been low or ineligible for 1 full renewal period and must now be reinstated to prevent permanent closure. This is so important, especially now with our speech contest, that we remain an active club. And it's easy to do if you have all 7 club officers renew, plus your immediate past president. If you don't have those 8 officers, then have the club officers renew, plus the other members in the club. It's so important to have those 8 or more paid members paid by March 31st. we only have about less than 4.5 weeks left to get all of our clubs paid. The second fillable PDF, now it may not look like a fillable PDF right here. It's in a shared Google Drive. If you download it and save it to your computer, it pops open as a fillable PDF, and it's great. We've been in these Marketing Mondays since October, and I see the numbers and I know we're adding new members, and I'm curious, are you giving your new members a member interest survey to fill out? Anyone? Raise your hand or come off of mute or place in chat. Has anyone ever used a member interest survey? I cannot see hands because I'm sharing my screen. So.
No, I didn't know
Have
it
not.
existed, Elizabeth. No, definitely not.
No.
Has anyone here acquired a new member since July 1?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
we've had a bunch. Yeah, we've had a
Why?
bunch.
I should have gotten it.
Member interest surveys, it's so helpful to have. It's not too late to have them fill this out.
Can this be used for prospective members as well, Elizabeth?
Yes, it can. It can, but they may not understand a lot, like
Okay.
Speechcraft program. It's a little too much information to start asking a prospective. You'll see
Okay.
once you go into it.
Yeah.
There's a lot, right? There is another form that I have on here that might be more, that might be better for them. Okay. When a guest shows up to your club, how do you follow up with them? Come off of mute, type in chat. I would like to hear, share with us. What do you do when you have a guest? Robert?
We tend to, we got a book.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Robert.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Mark. You have a
Oh,
book?
sorry, yeah, we got a book, or, during the meeting, we go on chat because we got the hybrid meeting. So we always make sure that we get a telephone number, an email address, and the VP of recruitment, he always sort of follows up with them. So it's kind of a mixed bag. It's nothing formal.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, Robert.
In my club, I do double tasks. So right when the meeting's starting, I welcome our guests and ask them if they want to participate in table topics. And then at the end of the meeting is when I get down to if they want to if they love the meeting and if they want to become a member, I can send you out information about it. And that's how I generate to doing that.
Okay. Thank you. I see in chat that Kay follows up with emails and texts. Zinnia follows up, and Pamela follows up with email and or telephone call. Email, excellent. We're hearing a lot. There is a letter. Better yet, if you receive their mailing address, you could even actually write a handwritten thank you note. And if you would like to go a step further, Toastmasters store sells Toastmasters thank you cards. They're blank inside with the Toastmasters across, and you can send them a thank you note, handwritten. And this is something here that will get you started, your creative juices started. You can follow it verbatim or change it up. But I placed that in there. This is a guest email follow-up letter. The second one, this is a Rotary Alliance email. I have seen a few clubs becoming more involved in Rotary. And here is a phenomenal way to start your alliance with the Rotary clubs. It's just something to get you started. Just try it. Is anyone here that has had success with the Rotary Club? Yes, Janetta.
I attended a Rotary meeting on Thursday, this past Thursday, and we gave a presentation. Ellie Hard, David Dewhurst, and myself, we tag teamed 3 messages to the Rotary, and our excellent salesman, Ellie Hard, managed to get us a new member for Market Street. So I have her application. She'll be, I was working on the welcome letter when all the meetings started, but yeah.
Excellent. I did see that email. I'm very excited to hear about that. Well done.
One
Our
of the
next-
things that I do is I try to make a phone call, like when somebody is prospective, and try to feel them out a little bit so that when they do attend, you have a history with them. So that's a good plan too.
Thank you, Jonetta. I'm hearing phone calls, text, chat, if it's in a Zoom meeting, emails, also writing handwritten thank you notes. There's a lot of ways to reach out and not lose that guest. This is if you are in a corporate club, or even if you work in a corporate environment or know someone, or if someone says to you that they're interested in a Toastmasters club. This is a one-page flyer for corporate, how they can transform their talent. If you are in a corporate club and you would like to increase membership, this is a great one-pager to share with your HR department. Maybe put it on the intranet and upload it so the other employees can see it. This is a corporate brochure called Developing Leaders from Within. This is a great brochure to give if you are in a corporate club and you would like to expand membership. There's a lot of struggling corporate clubs that I've been working with a lot, and giving this information to them has really helped. This is a corporate marketing letter. If you would like to help start a corporate club or have some ideas on how to increase your corporate membership, this is something here that you can use. You can take some of it out. You can use it verbatim, whatever you'd like. This is just to get some ideas flowing. Here's another corporate club flyer. If you are in a corporate club, you can, it's a fillable PDF. Remember, it does not look like it, but if you use that download button, you can fill it out once you download it and open it, and it turns into a PDF. Type it and then print it out or send it to through your intranet. This is an overview of Pathways credit for Speechcraft. Has anyone given a Speechcraft here that's on the call? David, Robert, anyone else?
Does it
I
matter how
have-
long ago?
Well, it depends on if it was Pathways or not.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't a Pathways, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't do it in Pathways either.
Great question, Jenna. If you're giving a Speechcraft during the Pathways, okay, then this is the credit they receive if they join the club. 0 speeches to 7 speeches, and how many levels. For example, in Speechcraft, you give a total of 7 speeches. When they join, they have a level 1 completion, introduction to Toastmasters mentoring, and 2 level 3 electives. This is really great to know. It's a great selling point for your Speechcrafts. This is a content overview for the Toastmasters Speechcraft program. If it's something that you're interested in doing to help more members. This is an open house flyer. Again, if you download it and open it, it's a fillable PDF. This is an open house flyer with just the females in it, and there's 2 of those. This is the male version of the open house flyer, and then the second female version of an open house flyer. And remember, they're all PDFs. You just download it, open it, and it's a PDF. This is a great PowerPoint. I have used this numerous times. It is, you edit it, you download it, and you can edit here. For example, insert club name here. This is when you are giving an open house. Who here has given an open house this year? Raise your hand.
Oh, this year.
Oh, last year.
This year.
Well, when
Toastmasters
was,
year, July 1 from last
Oh,
year to now.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, Zinnia, Robert, Kay, and Jonetta, 4 of you. Did you use the open house PowerPoint?
No.
Did you know about it?
No, I didn't. Tell you the
Okay.
truth.
I did.
Okay, now we
But we're using it on March 28th.
excellent. Now you have a new tool and you can use all the slides or you can use a few of the slides. It's up to you. It is very short. There's only 11 slides and it's really easy to use. It explains it so well. While you're speaking, they can look at the slide and they really understand it. This is your Path to Leadership brochure. This is you can download it and you can print it, or you can email it to a prospective guest. This is the benefits of a Toastmasters membership. It's a one-pager. Again, when you're reaching out to that guest, you can send this to them as well. This is a corporate club PowerPoint explainer. Again, if you're in a corporate club and you would like to increase your membership, this is a phenomenal PowerPoint to use when you're in a corporate club wanting to gain some more members. A corporate club soft skills flyer. Again, if you're in a corporate club, and there's more corporate clubs this year that I've been working with than community clubs trying to increase membership. This is a Find Your Voice brochure that's really helpful to share with prospective members. This is our Pathways flyer. Again, a fillable PDF, you download it. You can add your contact information here. When we have guests in person, this is great to have to start for them to start understanding it, or you can email it to them. Mark, this is for you. You had asked if guests can fill out the new member survey. It's a little lengthy and it's a little bit too much. This is what I would recommend for new members to fill out. You can really read it and see if you want to give it to a guest that you feel might join. This is something that you just look it over and see if there's anything that you feel would be good to give them to a guest, but it's called a new member experience survey. This is membership growth. Again, a lot of clubs do not have that healthy 25 members in their club. And why do I say 25 when we really need 20 to charter a club? It's usually we lose about 5 members a year. And to maintain a healthy club, we need about 20 members. And if you would like to learn how to increase membership, this is a phenomenal PDF. It's called Membership Growth, and it really helps you learn how to increase the membership in your club. This is a club marketing guide. Has anyone used this one? Raise your hand or come off of mute. Z, I see you shaking your head yes. Does anyone else besides Zinnia have the club marketing guide? Oh, I'm going to become your new best friend. You are going to love this. Jennifer, do you have this?
No.
No, some of the stuff I've never seen, just saying, but this is awesome to be able to learn in a environment like this.
Thank you, Jennifer. Jude, have you seen this before?
No.
Marshall? Okay, get ready to be wowed. This is my favorite flyer. It's so condensed. You're going to find out why. This club marketing guide, when you download it and you open it, they're all clickable links. And anything that are in a circle, you can click on that circle. For example, if you click flyers, it will move your cursor directly to where all the flyers or the brochures or the
Yeah, I just did it. You're right.
Now there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Anything on every single page of this marketing guide that's in bold, B-O-L-D, bold. Look at all these bold. You click it and it will take you to that flyer. Anyone, brochures, you click anything that's bold, it will take you to that brochure. Events, click on the bold open house PowerPoint. It will take you to that PowerPoint. Corporate clubs, web tools, branding, conversion. And I would like to go back up to branding briefly. I to see more district leaders from club officers all the way up with better branding. You can have an email signature, email banners, and there is an entire brand portal that will share Toastmasters approved photos. It will show the specific colors, the fonts, and all the tips on how to create Toastmasters approved brochures and flyers, even in emails. But right here, the email signature, why not use an email signature and have a separate email for your club? Or if you're a district leader, you can download this signature. It's really helpful. It looks polished and more professional. Try it and you'll see.
So we can share this with our leadership team.
You can share it with your entire leadership team, even your club members, if they want to start creating things. It's so much fun. You can spend hours on just this one flyer. There's so many links to it. Okay, it's 8:25. I have so many more Google Docs. Membership application. Why do I have a membership application in here? Easy. Because it's new, it's updated. Number 3, sales tax. I can't tell you how many membership applications I've seen in clubs this year where they are not calculating the tax. It's so important to do that. Even though it's $1.65, we need to make sure that is there. This is something from the very first Marketing Monday, Pamela McCown taught, from prospect to guest to member. Rewatch that recording, but this is the brochure to that. I'm going to go through it quickly. It's 8:26. Another thing, I am so curious. I heard and I saw that we here have acquired new members this Toastmasters year from July 1. Have you inducted them? Did you give them a ceremony for the new members? Zinnia has. Anyone else? Mark, you're shaking your head no. Jennifer?
Our club did.
Marshall, you have?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, kudos to Zinnia and Marshall. Mark, did you know about the induction ceremony for new members?
I did not, Mum. No, everything you've shown this evening is brand new to me, I'm afraid. So yeah. Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
It's done for you, and there's a script. It's so easy to do, and this is also
Fantastic.
in the club leadership handbook, but this is the induction ceremony. And maybe if you don't want to do it every single time you have a new member, maybe you could have it once a month. The first week of the month of your meeting, and you can have an induction ceremony for new members. Why is this important? We all want to feel heard and seen, especially if we can think back when we're newbie Toastmasters. We really want to be heard and seen. And by giving them a couple of minute induction ceremony, it makes them feel really seen and heard. Ryan, it says me too. Me too, as in, yes, you've used the induction ceremony or you haven't seen it.
Oh my goodness, I would love to say that I have. I'm saying me too with my boy, because I have not heard any of this, and I'm very grateful to hear it, to be honest with you.
Wow. Okay. I know what you guys are doing tonight. You're going in this Google Drive, opening up all the files.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Okay. Finding new members. This is a file. It's a zip file. And when you click on it, watch out. You'll be in there for a while. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend downloading that. This is a finding new members guide to that zip drive. And look how much fun. If you don't know how to find new members, this guide will help you. It's a step-by-step process. to help you find new members. It gives you so many ideas. It's phenomenal. Highly recommend opening it. Now, something that you could give, Mark, to your prospects, besides that new member interest survey, is the anatomy of a Toastmasters meeting. Sometimes a navigator book or a Toastmaster wears many hats. It might be too much information. This is a simple one-pager. Has anyone seen this, and have you used this in your club or downloaded it in chat if you're on Zoom for a new member or a guest? No. No one.
Oh, that's a great idea, Elizabeth, is to have it available in a PDF on your computer so you can download it. Perfect.
Right. So
Duh.
you can print it and keep it in person clubs, or upload it in chat, and you can share this with new members or guests. Just so
if
they
you're
can
hybrid,
learn. Right. So they can learn. Now, this is all about Toastmasters brochure. You saw two brochures, a navy and a maroon, and that was more about pathways. This is about Toastmasters. And this is something, Mark, that you can give when you were saying about your guests, that you can give them this. This is great information. It's a 2-pager brochure. And this is another fillable PDF. If you download it and when you open it, you can type the information and you can post this on social media digitally, or you can print it. The other one is navigating pathways. This is a 2-pager. It's super easy to use. It's bright, it's colorful. It has the updated 11th humor pathway in it, and it's really color coded. It will really explain a lot. This is something else that you can give to guests or new members. Okay. Very, very helpful.
Is it clickable when it's downloaded?
Well, I can't do that right now.
No, I'm just asking. Thank you.
And then here's another fillable PDF. This is a club invite flyer. Once you download it, you can type it in, you can save it, and you can upload it digitally to social media, your website, your intranet in a corporate setting, or you can print it out. It's 8:31. Here's an online club flyer. Again, download it, open it, type it, and you can print it or send it. Another virtually invitation fillable PDF. New member orientation. Now, how great is this, Mark? Not only will you give them their member interest survey, their new member induction, but this is a sheet that really explains what to do and how to orient new members. It's a step-by-step guide on how to orient new members. Why is this so important? When we have a new member, if they're not onboarded properly and thoroughly, we're going to lose them. They will most likely not renew. We have to retain them. Once we have them as a member, we must retain them, and we must act swiftly and quickly by onboarding them properly. I have seen in our dashboard members over a year that are still not on pathways, that are not giving speeches. It's important to start them right from the beginning on a good foot and onboarding them properly. And this is a great step-by-step instruction.
Can I make a suggestion, Elizabeth?
Yes.
It's a quick suggestion. So, you know, I signed up with Troy for the mentorship training. Is there any way we can adapt? Well, create ourselves a mentoring toolkit, because a lot of this stuff will just slot straight in there. So, again, one of the things we talked about was probably maybe shadowing a couple of the mentors, so we understand really what the requirements are. But all this information is just, you know, for new clubs, new members. I mean, it's just ideal. It really is.
Thank you, Mark. I will speak with Troy, and we will
just a box, you know, a file with all this stuff in would be awesome.
Okay. Thank you very much for that feedback. This is something, it's just a online Toastmasters magazine flyer. We used to print them. I even have them in my charter kits where the Toastmasters magazine was still in there in a charter kit. Now they are not providing those. It is a digital link for the Toastmasters magazine. And this is something that you can also give to guests when they are in your meeting on Zoom. You can upload this and give this to them. They can learn about Toastmasters and do a really deep dive into it by reading that Toastmasters magazine. This is another Find Your Voice flyer that's a fillable PDF. And here's a new member orientation PowerPoint. How cool is this? Not only do you get that step-by-step guide on how to onboard and orient a new member, there is a PowerPoint that goes with it. And it's super easy to do. Highly recommend spending time doing this. What I've done in one of my clubs is I recorded myself inside of the beta of the Zoom screen where I'm at the top right-hand corner and I'm speaking slide by slide, and I email that PowerPoint to the new member. Or if they have time, we do it one by one. It explains everything. It's phenomenal to use. Has anyone ever used the new member PowerPoint?
That may be my next speech.
Excellent. Love it.
Right?
We're running 5 minutes behind, but look at this, Mark. A new member profile. When you have a new member, are you having your new members fill out this profile? Raise your hand or come off the mute.
Yes.
Yes, Jude. Yes. Ryan, have you? Isaac, Kay, Dara, Janetta, Robert, Jennifer?
We used to. We haven't done it in a while. We used to.
Okay, and how, is there a reason why you stopped, or?
You know, I think we just got lazy. That's the
Yeah.
That's honest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guess what? It's a one-pager. It's super easy. And make sure that that new member fills out that new member profile. It's so important to get them off the right foot. Another sheet of paper for them to fill out. Have you ever filled out how I would like to be introduced? Anyone here? Yes, Ryan?
I've never seen it.
You're on mute, Ryan.
I was answering your other one a little bit. The new member profile too is when you're in the Toast host, when they're creating their profile and putting their picture in, it also asks for the new member profile. So I have had the opportunity to work one-on-one with people on that one.
Excellent.
It has the same feel. If anybody hadn't done that.
No.
Yeah. Thanks.
Excellent. This will give you more information here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like what specific skills do you want to improve? And this really makes them, once again, feel seen and heard because they are a new Toastmaster and they feel like we're giving them that extra attention, which we should, so we can make them feel welcomed. How would I like to be introduced? This is so important. This is a great one-pager to have as well. Master your meetings. Has anyone used this one before?
Nope.
This is a phenomenal guide to quality clubs. It is filled with information and it's new. It has so much information on how to have fun, quality clubs. Again, to your point, Mark, this would be excellent for club mentors in clubs. It gives you sample agendas. It gives you how to open, buzzers and bells, lectern etiquette. It's so important. The moments of truth is at the bottom. This is the Toastmaster wears many hats. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, if not all of you. This is something else that's very good to have. Any questions?
That one's up to date. I haven't seen that one.
It's excellent. It's in the shared Google Drive, excuse me. any questions?
Mm.
Anything that you want me to go over? We're 8 minutes past. I tried to rush through that as quickly as I can.
Where are all these documents available? Are you putting them out on a Google Drive?
Yes, they are in a shared Google Drive. I'm pasting it into chat right here.
Okay. Oh, great.
Okay, so Jude, when you click
Mhm.
on that, it is a shared Google Drive, and you just go to the tab that says 2/27/2023 Club Marketing Guides.
Mm-hmm.
Open to all the guides.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
you're
Can I
welcome.
just add another question, please? I'm so sorry. I'm going to
It's
ask another
okay.
question. So just with this, I mean, when we have the club officer training, I mean, I've only done the VPE one, so the VP membership. Do they go through all this stuff? Do they? I mean, do they? Because there's such a lot of information there, and I feel as though we're kind of ring fenced right now. Because I mean, we're the people that choose to be on this call right now. That we're getting a whole lot of information that kind of needs to be communicated to right across the area. It really does, you know. So rather the privileged few or the people that tend to get on the meeting, I mean, do we incorporate this as part of the officer training? It's probably the question.
I hope they're doing it. If not, we'll make sure that it's done. And
Yeah, it's gonna be
all
perfect,
I
man.
can say right now, Mark, is share this link far and wide. Let your
Yes, ma'am.
clubs know about it.
Yes.
Right? Okay, number one. Oh, Ryan, you have your hand up.
I apologize.
It's
I
okay.
didn't lower it. Forgive me.
Number one takeaway. We're a little bit late past, but I wanted to ask, what is your number one takeaway?
I put it back
Everything. Everything.
What?
Everything. Yeah.
up. Everything.
Everything.
I've got a list this long right
Yeah,
now.
Mark,
I've been
me
writing
too.
down stuff inside. It's ridiculous.
I'm lazy. I downloaded it all.
Yeah, well, I've been. I caught on a little bit later, Janetta. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, I want to.
I mean, I have my book too. I do, Mark.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Elizabeth, the when you highlight the onboarding, I had a member join who was also a friend and that I do a journey and do life with, and my boy, my good friend Philip, and that he said, "Man, I could see onboarding being," and it wasn't just him, but it was a few others. I could see onboarding being the necessary piece. The encouragement is here, the mission statement is here, the quality of the meetings is here, but man, the onboarding piece, because he does that for some of his stuff at work. And I agree with him, but I agree with him across all Toastmasters. This is not the first Toastmasters I've been a part of, as I'm sure many of you have been in many, and or maybe it is your first time. But I have been in others, and they did a great job. People do great jobs on all aspects. But honestly, that the onboarding would be the essential piece. You talk about retaining, being able to stay in touch with and connect with as just a natural part of it. I reached out to Taya. I have a good friend in the group. We all have a good friend in the group who lost his father. And I didn't even contact him and ask him about coming back and joining. I'm like, how we doing? Feel comfortable enough to talk with us. How we doing? When you ready, and if you just need some relief, come back in. But I'm not saying that I'm saying we don't do enough of the onboarding process to connect, to do that process through. And I've seen that across the board. So those of you who do a great job with it, more power. But I think that's one of those key markers that would take us to the next level.
I totally agree, mate. I tell you, one thing that it was weird that we did something recently, and we were giving some feedback on Toastmasters. It was like, when you do your icebreaker, you're sharing some fairly intimate details, stuff that you may not have shared with anybody else in the world. And it's kind of interesting. It's like, somebody says, "I've never told anybody this, but," and they go into this big long, and it's like, wow, that's just so powerful. It really is.
Yeah, when we were talking, like I onboard a lot of people. And so sometimes when you like in corporate world, so when you onboard people successfully and they feel part of the group and everything, I just made that connection. That onboarding is very important because when you don't onboard people properly, or train them, they have a thing as going left. And like retention is, I think one of our VPs were like retention is the new like recruitment, because we recruit, but then we don't retain. And so like if we could retain people, that'd be awesome. Just my things to say.
Did I miss the onboarding? Because I came a few minutes late. I'm not sure which one we're talking about.
The new member orientation handouts, there's a lot of forms that they can fill out, questionnaires to make them feel seen and heard. And then there's a PowerPoint with a step-by-step guide on how to onboard a new member.
Okay.
And it is in that shared Google Drive.
Okay. Good.
Dara, do you have a number one takeaway tonight?
I do. My number one takeaway is ask more questions about the new members so that you genuinely get to know them better. And these are tools for us to do that. So thank you for sharing them with us.
You're welcome. Kay, do you have a takeaway?
Well, yes, I do. There's a lot of stuff that you showed tonight. I was not aware that was there that I really want to incorporate in our club. And I'm going to sit there and go through it and definitely use some of this. So I want to thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you. Marshall, what about you?
Just the all updated information, like all the forms and everything have been updated, especially the one with the marketing piece where you can click on the little icons and see the different flyers. I thought that was cool.
That's my favorite one. Janetta?
No, I'm just like what was it, Mark or Carter? The everything is new to me. I've only seen a few of these flyers, so I just need to start incorporating them. Yeah.
Excellent. Mark?
I think I've spoken enough tonight, Elizabeth. So yeah, I really do. I apologize, everybody. I've made this 16 minutes late. I really do, but a great meeting this evening, guys. Really great. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth.
You're welcome. Robert, anything that you'd like to share before we go?
I don't think so.
Okay. Jude?
I saw the pathways thing, and I have 3 members who want me to Google share and show them about pathways because they're having trouble getting in. And I'm not real confident myself. I mean, I can do it on my own. And I was trying to get one of my club members that was better at it, and he never responded. So I just set up a meeting, and I'm going to use that flyer that was in the program tonight to give to them as well. And hopefully keep my fingers crossed that I can Google share and show them enough to get them started in pathways. Because I want 2 of them have done one of them's done 2 educational speeches. And I said to him, I don't want you doing an educational speech. One of them was research. It was about electric vehicles. And the other, I forgot what it was on. And I gave him evaluations on it. So I'm holding them till I can get them in the pathways. But I have trouble with pathways. So I'm looking to look at that brochure that you had out there.
Okay. There's a lot of links on the Toastmasters website. I'm placing a link for you now.
Okay.
This is a phenomenal link I share with so many people.
Okay.
It's all about pathways.
Great.
You can click on it and learn a lot. And at the very top, you can learn some like sample your first project, materials, and so forth. Then there's videos. There's 4 videos about pathways as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ryan, did you share your takeaway?
Oh yeah, it was everything. But I did want to ask you for the new member survey, if you don't mind, is that one clickable as well?
No, the new member survey, you download it, and then you can open it, and it should be a fillable PDF. If not,
Fillable PDF. That's what I meant.
apologize.
That's actually what I meant.
I don't remember if it's a fillable PDF or not right now. I apologize.
Okay, that's fine. I'll double check it right now. I just wanted to see if you knew, because I love that clickable. Anything that's clickable that you can send.
Right.
Oh.
Zinnia, did you learn anything tonight? You're such a wealth of knowledge as well.
It can be overwhelming. We really need to prioritize what's going to work, try it. If it doesn't work, try something different. But all this information is helpful, but you can't do all of it at the same time.
Yeah,
Right. One
So-
at a time. Find out
wise
what's really-
advice.
right.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, any final thoughts, Jennifer, Janetta, Marshall, Jude?
I wanted to share my background.
Okay, please do.
You inspired me.
It's just-
Oh,
Why-
I need to put it full screen. Hold on.
Yeah.
I think
That's
I have
a
it.
quote. I love it.
That's my quote.
That's a
That's my
quote
quote,
from last
guys.
meeting.
I choose joy every day, and I can't
There
read.
is no other way. It's just
It is in
In
my
my DNA, I love it.
And for
You
those
better
of
eat the
you
best.
who were not here last Monday, we were present when Jonetta came up with this.
It was an
That's-
accident
that's
waiting to
awesome.
happen.
This was great. You should watch the recording.
I want to quickly share that I also had a takeaway from last week. I said, I get to do something. I get to be Toastmasters. I get to be general evaluator. So thank you for
Yeah.
giving me that alternative way of saying,
Yeah,
you mean I'm general evaluator again?
I got to be really nervous at a Rotary meeting. Oh yeah, and I got to speak too.
Awesome,
You
Janetta.
see, we all pay it forward. Over a year ago, I heard Ryan give a speech about that, and it resonated with me. And I created a Marketing Mondays about it last Monday. And look at the trickle effect. And Jonetta even has her own tagline.
Janetta, I love that. I love that.
I love the little doggy. I stole it off of a Word document template. So,
This is great. Okay, Kay, anything else that you'd like to share? Mark, Robert?
I'm good. I'm good. I've got a lot I want to go through and
Got work to do.
Yeah.
you, but I know
Okay.
some of them for sure.
Okay, everyone have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you
Too.
next Monday. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
for being
Thanks.
here.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.